How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Weeb Mine. I know it's been a while since my last video, but there is a lot to go over. We got FTX, all the issues going on with them, and seemingly an exchange that's going to collapse. We have Pinkchain. We have proof of memes. Both of these are doing pretty well. And man, there's a lot of drops, a lot of stakes, and even a new game coming out. All right, first off, just a little update on how things are going on around here. I still have my iPollos mining. They're still not profitable, but I figure I'm just going to leave them go, stock up on a little bit of Ethereum Classic, a bunch of Zilliqa because we're over on EZIL. So we're just going to stock up on that, load our bags, and keep loading them. And hopefully in a little while or whatever, crypto starts coming back. But that FTX.com thing, oh my God. So basically, it's an exchange that was going through some issues and stuff, and Binance was thinking of buying them out. And Binance, well, I guess once they got their hands on the books or whatever kind of info that was going on in the background, they were like, yeah, we're not touching that. So it seems like FTX might be like basically insolvent or something like that. We're not sure, but that's what caused Bitcoin to go under 16K for the first time in a long time that I see. But you know what the good thing about that was? Well, if you were quick, you were able to scoop up some really, really cheap coins. And I did that with a couple, got some Ethereum Classic, and you know, for me, I flipped it real quick overnight and made $1,000. So I'm pretty good with that. I could actually pay a couple bills. Speaking of which, the reason that I haven't been doing the videos as much is because I had to go get a job. Yeah, you know, if we're not mining, that means we're not making any kind of income. So we have to go someplace and actually earn it. And that's what I did. And boy, I guess my timing was good or whatever, because I got the job, I got in, and it was go. Today's my first day off. I worked 7 in a row. So, you know, legs are hurting, feet are hurting, and the wallet, well, it's not quite hurting as much, but Pinkchain, I mean, there's a couple of coins out there that seem like it could be where we go with the next step. The Pink blockchain, they have like some Binance split coins that you can put in and stake. You can you can stake Pink coins normally, then you have to unwrap them, then you have to convert them to S Pink, then you can stake them again. And I've been doing this like twice a day, like harvest what I got, unwrap, rewrap the S thing. It's all kind of confusing or whatever, but there's that. And then they have kind of the same thing for liquidity over on the Binance network, and so you can earn some more there. And you know, when Pink started becoming mineable, I was there right at the beginning, okay? I flipped all these guys on for a day, go, and apparently, you know, you get like 1 Pink coin per solved block, and I got 447 of them, like, immediately. So I'm guessing I solved basically that many blocks myself. So things are looking pretty decent, but the problem is they're not really on an exchange yet. They're on, you know, the Binance. They cost a little bit of money here and there, and they have like some pre-sales and stuff, but it's really not on solid exchanges yet. So we're really, really waiting for that to happen. And then you have proof of memes. Proof of memes seems like it really, really wants to take off as well. You know, I did a video on that one not too long ago on how to mine it and everything and all the notions behind that. I did have one thing wrong that I'm going to have to correct real quick, and that is the ETH 2.0 that you buy, which is proof of memes that eventually gets converted. You don't get 50% of that as a palm drop, you know, their next coin. It's like 0.005%. The 50% was an allocation thing. So I got that wrong. Make sure you do your own research, like I say in every video, and also know financial advice. But yeah, I'm not perfect, and I did correct that in the description of that video below. But yeah, just make sure you guys do your own research. But let's go inside and look into these a little bit more in depth, and also a few Stella Fantasy characters I got. All right, guys. Yeah, I had to go get me a gerb, so that's one of the things the downsides of the crypto market going kaput, Ethereum merging and everything's just kind of going a lot worse than what you expect, right? You got to go get a job. So the videos are going to be a little sparse until things start picking up and I start getting used to this too, because right now my feet hurt, all right? Imagine this, you're spending 20 plus years sitting behind a desk doing your thing or whatever, and all of a sudden you're on your feet for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week or whatever I've been doing. My feet hurt, all right? Plus I might be a little overweight or something like that. The ankles, whatever. But let's go ahead and get into this. FTX, I just wanted to kind of address this really quick. FTX.com, basically an exchange, a whole bunch of other stuff and everything. And if you look right up here in the red, it says FTX is currently unable to process withdrawals. We strongly advise against depositing. I strongly advise against depositing too. No financial advice, but it's advice, not financial advice. You do you. But yeah, it looks like FTX, they're just done. It just seems that way. Like I mentioned, Binance was supposed to buy them out, which is why you saw BNB like skyrocket in price not too long ago, and then everything started to tank, which is bad. Let's go over here. See Bitcoin right now, it's recovered an awful lot, but boom, it was down to $15,708.91. That's horrible, but now it pretty much really popped up, kind of evening out. Kind of figured that was going to happen, but if any of you guys out there were lucky enough to buy some stuff when everything was down here, and of course Bitcoin drops, it drags everything else with, you might have been able to make a few bucks on a little rebound here. But yeah, I have a pretty good chunk of Ethereum Classic, so I have to say I'm kind of happy right now, but let's just hope I stay happy. That doesn't happen very often, but I just wanted to mention that, get that out of the way, because in terms of mining and everything, you keep having new coins pop in, right? New coins. And every time a new one pops in, I'm really tempted to farm and hold a bag. And, that's kind of one of those things I recommend for everybody. You see a new coin, farm it for a little bit, you have a little bit of a bag sitting there. And then if it does something, it does something. If not, it don't. And the more I see these things, it's like, why am I bothering? I mean, seriously, why am I bothering? Okay, you got these top 5 here. There's nothing about any of these top 5 coins here that I care about at all. It's just nothing. Like some of them, they'll have generic websites. Let's go to Labyrinth Coin here. I don't even remember what the site looks like. They don't have one. Okay, so don't farm that coin. They're not prepared. Let's see. What about Keymaker Coin? Whatever the heck this thing is. Let's go to their website. Keymaker.cc. That's literally it. I can't scroll or go anywhere. You guys got to be really careful about what you try to mine and basically what you're wasting your electricity on. Right now, there's a whole bunch of Ghostwriter forks. And remember, I made a video on Theta Coin, and Theta Coin, the developers just kind of disappeared. The way I haven't heard anything from them for the longest time. I still got a node running. It's still there, but nobody's doing anything. So why are we bothering? Don't know. But it seems like any of these Ghostwriter algorithms, these Ghostwriter forks, just are not worth it. They're just not. Let's take a look at StarCast. Do they have a website? They do. Let's see. It loads, and yeah, it's pretty generic. That's one of the first things I look at to see how generic of a website they have, right? A lot of these guys use just templates. And if they're using a real generic template or like no effort whatsoever on these things, it's like I really don't want to do anything with them. Which is why the only 2 coins right now out of this whole list that I have, actually some, positive vibes from are this Pinkchain and Proof of Memes. Now, Proof of Memes, it looks like a kind of nice website, right? They got a whole bunch of stuff going. Looks professional. I like it. It's not template. It's there. It's a bunch of good stuff. And this is what I like to see. And plus, I also like to see the fact that you can buy it on an actual exchange and do other things with it. So Proof of Memes, it's also mineable. All right. It's one of those weird things. Check my other video for more details on it. But Proof of Memes is one of those where it's like, okay, it seems like they know where they're going. All these new ones are going to have bumps in the road. Okay. Proof of Memes, Pinkchain, the two I'm going over, they are both going to have bumps in the road, and it's all about getting, and especially this market, okay, for these two guys to be successful in a crappy market, they're going to have to put in even that much more effort, and us, the miners, are going to have a little bit more faith in them. And even though I don't have my rigs on right now because electricity costs is pretty bad right now, I can't really do it, but this is where it goes. Now, I do have a lot of proof of means, and I actually have ended up with a lot of Pinkchain as well. And I'm actually thinking of getting more in on this, because you only have so much time before they start doing their airdrops, which is, I don't know, around the 15th or later this month, or it could be up in the air. I don't know exactly when. All I know is that if you get this stuff and you put it in your MetaMask, let it sit there so you get the full drop. That's the only thing I know for certain. So, and you can get ETH 2.0, so it looks, you can get on Uniswap, it seems. You can get over on the Mexc or whatever. And you can also buy the Palm coin itself, which is the mineable coin, over on the thing. And it's like, okay, whatever. Or Palm G or whatever. They got it. I'm confused. They got the ETH 2.0, which eventually becomes Palm, but you're mining the Palm G or whatever. It's all kind of out there. You guys read in on this, whatever. They got a plan. I guess it works. We'll find out. We will. But the other one I kind of like is Pinkchain. Now, the one thing I don't like is they kind of have this generic template website. I don't like it. But at least there's custom info on it and not just, them bleh. The same crap you see. Like somebody's like, I'm going to go make a coin. I'm going to put $5 over here. I'm going to make a coin and copy paste this website. And I'm going to be like, this is the token for spending. One website actually did that. Their slogan was the token for spending. You're stupid. You're stupid as hell. Okay. Okay. Basically, the website's kind of low effort, but at least they customized it, and there's actually some useful info on here. Like if you want to add it to your MetaMask, you just scroll down here and boom, there's your MetaMask info. You don't have to go searching the ether for the damn thing. You don't have to jump on their Discord to figure it out, all this other stuff, which I actually do for both Proof of Memes and Pinkchain. Jump on their Discord, because Pinkchain is doing some stuff that I actually kind of really like. Now, you can obviously mine Pink if you want. You can also stake it. You can also farm it. You can add liquidity to it. You can do all this kind of crazy crap. Okay. And I've been kind of learning as I go too, because, if you want to buy some, get some over on Pancake Swap, you get 38.75 per buck or something, whatever. I really kind of want to stock up on this. You see that big negative right there or whatever. It's going to do that. It's just going to do that. So I'm probably going to get some of this stuff, but I go around the staking pool. This is what I have staked right now. I started off with like 447. Literally didn't buy any. And that's how much I'm up to now, just staking it. I'm going to have to harvest this out here pretty soon. So, actually, it's something to do. If that's the best way to put it, it's something to do. I'm cool with that. But if any chain has any kind of potential, let's say like a year from now, right? Is Pinkchain or Proof of Means going to be worth something? I think they have a reasonably good chance of succeeding, and maybe make a couple of bucks here and there. No financial advice again is this thing, but I did mine Pinkchain for a little while, but I learned very quickly that staking it was actually earning me more, because I think I mined it for about 8 hours, and I was using about 6.5 gigahash. And in those 8 hours, I only made like 9 or 10 coins, which seems kind of meh. And then I go here and I stake it, and it's like, okay, I earn like 10 times faster staking it. So there was really no point to me trying to mine it at this point. But you know what? They need miners to stabilize the network and advance. So same thing with Proof of Memes. I say if any projects that are out there, these two pretty much need our support, and this is kind of where I'm looking forward for the future. They're the only coins that have popped up that have really got my interest, like really, really, really good. And I just like what they're doing. It's something to do. It's a project. They got liquidity. They're building value, actual freaking value, not but there, got the coin. You go buy it and stuff, and I forked it from Ghostwriter again. Look, if you're going to do anything on Ghostwriter, just get Raptorium, okay? Don't bother with Theta. I got the Theta node still going. It's making coins and everything. Am I expecting to make any money with it? No, but it's more effort to unplug my freaking little Raspberry Pi that's hosting the node than it is anything. So it's pennies if that, but whatever. Maybe someday it'll go up. It won't, but maybe. Yeah, who knows? Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. Yeah, the market's all kind of weird. And I'm still on the fence where it's like, okay, there's Ethereum Classic is at some point going to be mineable. Can we mine this? Pinkchain and Proof of Memes, they're both basically ET hash, and that can soak up some of the network, especially if they start becoming profitable. So if all of a sudden you have two more coins that are decently profitable, they're ET hash, it might start pulling hash rate away from the ETH power or whatever, not the power, ETH proof of work, whatever the frick that one was, and Ethereum Fair and Ethereum Classic. It might start pulling away some of the hash rate from them, putting it on these chains, which is not a bad thing at all, and hopefully lower the difficulty on those, potentially making them profitable at some point, while at the same time Pinkchain and Proof of Memes maybe at some point become profitable. I can only hope, and that's actually what I'm looking forward to, like maybe a year from now, maybe even a little bit longer, but the potential's there, and I really like these projects. Last thing I'm going to mention is a little NFT game, Stella Fantasy. Now, this is the Weeb Lounge, a branch of it, right? This is the Weeb Mine. As you can tell, behind me, I got, anime, and anime. Much. And this is basically a waifu game that uses NFTs for the characters and the gear. And at first I'm like, I never really cared for NFT games because I didn't have fun. Okay, it was like, okay, let's spend $3,000 on a spaceship that we can't fly anywhere. You know who I'm talking about and everything, but you can still make money from it. So if that's your goal, all good. But if you're trying to have actual fun and combat and all this other stuff, it's like it's not really there. There's very few games where it's like that. This one, it's like a lot of you guys might know about Genshin Impact. Take that game with a little mix of Honkai Impact, same company, of course, kind of merge them together, make a waifu game, and there you go. I played the beta of this. I actually did enjoy it. I could see it being a little grindy and repetitive, but hey, that's like that with any kind of game like this, really. So, and eventually private land, earn and trade NFTs and all this other stuff. I mean, I'm liking how this shaped up. I've been on their Discord for a while. I actually won at complete random a little gearbox thing or something, which they haven't sent out yet because I ain't got it. If it already sent it out and I ain't got it, look at my account and stuff and send me my damn gear because I want my gear. Well, these waifus, they need some stuff, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, they do have a marketplace. I'm not going to open it up right now because I don't want to resync everything, but they have a marketplace where you can buy characters right now, and I've already bought 7 of them. And the 7 characters I got on average cost me probably $100 plus each. So I've already got like $700 plus dollars in this game, right? And it's on the Binance Smart Chain. So, that's, anybody who does anything with DeFi, obviously they know what that is. So it's pretty simple, right? And that's where everything's being traded. I got the characters there. This looks like it's going to be like a pretty good game. I've been on their Discord. They're doing the events in Thailand, events in other places, all these live things. They had some girls cosplaying this, and I was like, okay, yeah, I like where this is going. I do. So I don't know. I've been looking for a new game to play that isn't like a complete rip like Genshin Impact. Now, if you guys have watched anything on the My Other channel, I like Genshin Impact in terms of the world and the gameplay itself, but not the predatory practices. At least with this as an NFT game, it's more investment plus fun, hopefully. And if you don't want to spend any money, yes, it is free to play. You can get in here, play for free, perfectly fine. You don't have to buy any characters or do anything if you don't want to. But then I guess your ability to create and earn, because it's supposed to be play to earn, right? Your ability to do so is a little hindered. So if anybody wants to get into this game, I actually recommend purchasing a character named Chloe. She is an SR rated support character, does a little bit of healing and buffing, and apparently with her plus your starter characters, you can actually do halfway decent, supposedly. When I played the beta, unfortunately, she wasn't one of the characters I had access to, so I couldn't test her. But that seems to be what everyone was saying for previous beta tests. So, but this game on PC comes out this month at some point. They don't have a hard release date, but it's supposed to come out this month at some point. And the mobile version is supposed to be, was at least towards the end of December, but I'm hearing maybe January now. So they're getting things all kind of ready. But this could be a really fun game and just something to fart around with. And it's got a whole bunch of cute characters. And, you know, like I said, you know, I'm into the Weeb Lounge, the Weeb Mine, all the stuff behind me. This is my flavor right here. So if I can make a couple bucks playing a game with characters and designs and stuff that I like, I'm going to do it. Oh, man. So, ooh, this one video is going on for just a little bit here, but that's pretty much where I am at right now. The new coins haven't been all that great, but you know, like I said, Pinkchain and Proof of Memes seem to be the two with the most promise, in my opinion. And if the prices do continue to drop a little bit more because of the Binance thing, or maybe there's a secondary drop or something, I'm probably going to load up on a little bit more of this, to be perfectly honest. Pinkchain, I think I'm done investing what I invest. So at this point, whatever is staked, that's what I'm getting, and I'm going to be happy with it, hopefully. Proof of Memes, I don't know. I might just have to jump in and get a few more. With that, we'll see you in the next video.